What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Raise Our Rating. This is episode 11, and this is the first episode where we've got a viewer submitted combo we're going to be using this time. This time it's from Revelo, and he wants us to use Goomba on the Bitty Buggy, which seems to have changed its name to the BuggyBud in this game. But let's try that out. Let's try that one out. So this goes as we are on a connecting circuit to Sky High Sundae, and we are starting off at 7710 rating. We had an amazing race last time out with Daisy. I think we got 2 or 3 wins in that game. Ended up with plus 200, so very good. Let's see if we can bring some of that magic forward to this race right here. And we are away out of the blocks. Get this first item box. I am liking the little color combination of this Goomba and the little bitty buggy here. Is looking good. We're down in 9th, got 3 mushrooms. Let's see what we can do here. See if we might take a look at this shortcut here. Just to get into the front of the pack, try to avoid some of the carnage that is going on. So we smack into the penguin there. We see a cheap ahead. See 3 green shells is very nice. As a few people overtake us in the corners, we can see the penguin up ahead sends a shell right backwards and destroys that fish. As one of our green shells does do its job and protects us from another rogue green shell from someone. Let's see if these last 2 can also do their job, as one blocks the mushroom and the other hits Waluigi in his cloud, so they did the job very well. Luckily got 1 mushroom here as the blue shell is coming for us right before the item set, so everything is working out nicely for us right here. As we get shocked, that's fine, everyone's past the items it seems, and we are light characters, we are away the quickest. Got to be careful here of people trying to steal our drift, as we see Mike with Peeper, I think that's called, manages to draft right past us. So that's fine with me. We still in 2nd place. Moving on to the last section of this race. Got a banana, good protection as it protects us from a green shell. Mike's one cannot do the same as the green shell comes bouncing off the wall and hits him. So we're crossing the line into first with door to door with Peach as she pushes us away from the booster. We cannot manage to make it onto the booster or the rail. We chose neither and just decided to drive off the track. And that is very, very unfortunate for us. And that puts us back down in 7th position. So this is looking quite dire at this point. We still got double item box, managed to get right there, so there is still a chance we can make a comeback. Maybe not with a blue shell. 3 mushrooms is decent. See if they're enough to make us through here. As the cheap comes from behind and squishes us and really puts pay to any kind of comeback we can bring at this point. The golden mushrooms here is helping us go forward, but it's just not enough, as there's not enough of the map left to do, as Mikey flies past in a bullet bill. And we end up in 11th there. That is quite a disappointing race from where we was at the start of the Sky High Sundae section. We were 2nd. We should have been up there with Peach, up in 3rd position. But unfortunately for us, we just decided to drive off the track. And it's not what you want. But here we go, moving on to a DK pass, another connecting circuit. Let's see if we can get some better luck maybe in this one. I feel like our last race actually went fairly well until that little mess up at the end. So see if we can try and just keep on the same course and just try and avoid some mistakes. Obviously that was my mistake I made last time. Wasn't any kind of Mario Kart craziness going on there. So something to learn from, as we do drive into a banana there. Knocks us down, but this is fine, pick up some coins as we always do. Get some good comeback potential at the end of this connecting circuit. 3 mushrooms, fantastic. Grab a draft as well, it's just huge. Getting all these drafts really speeds up this connection section as well. I think everybody should try and work together and just form a line, so we can just get through this section as fast as possible, really. So we do manage to somehow avoid that gold shell that was zoomed right past us there. Take a little shortcut with the mushroom and pick up some coins there, a little best of both worlds. So we've now got 3 red shells. Good protection, but good offensive pressure as well. But anybody that overtakes me will be feeling a little bit of a pressure in case I do decide to fling some of these forward, as another gold shell goes right past us. Gobble up a few more coins here, and here comes a blue shell. Stay out of the middle of the road to avoid that one. And they get hit, kaboom, right ahead of us. So 1st place not too far. Dark Zodiac for the 2nd time in this video. He just storms after us with the Mega Mushroom and decides to try and end our race there. But here we are, moving on to the actual DK pass section of this race. Let's see what we can do. Are we going to take the little... oh, it's been dodging 3 mushrooms getting sent back here. He is full aggression, this little cheap up ahead. As we do take the pole and manage to overtake one person there. Not bad. But let's see if we can keep this up. Everyone's overtaking me right now with the mushrooms. The boomerang's going flinging by. We somehow avoided that. I'm not sure how I did that. I'm not going to go for the wall jump this time. I'm just going to go for the safe double item box. There's not many more corners left to go. Big explosion up ahead. That hit someone, it seemed. Got 3 red shells back. I'm just going to start flinging them. Try and slow some people down. There's only one more corner left in the race. A single red shell gets still caught, but we just land on the top of someone's trailing red shell there. And that just destroyed any speed, any chance we had of a decent finish. And the last corner of the race, once again, very, very unfortunate. If I saw that coming, maybe I could have used the feather item to avoid that, but that would have been an insane play. And I don't think there's really too much I could have done about that one, apart from maybe just be better at the game and dodge it, but clearly not that good yet. But here we go, last race, another connecting section onto Dandelion Depths. Let's see if, we haven't played this track too much, but let's see if we can get a good result here. We've had 2 bad results so far. 2 decent races into horrible, unfortunate mistakes at the end of the race that lead into these bad results we're getting, but hopefully this is the race to turn it all around. I need to do my viewer proud, Revelo. I need to do him proud and get a good result for this combination he suggested for me, which just feels pretty decent so far in the races, as we've seen, but just my driving skills is just not living up to the hype. As we manage to dodge these fireballs that come flying past, everyone gobbles up my bananas as they're behind me. Now I'm left with no protection. I'm gonna get the food bag here just because I've got a space. You know, always good to have a little boost. You might be able to take a tiny little shortcut or something. Here we go. Got the boomerang. See if I can start ruining some people's races. Like they've been ruining mine. I need to find that cheap fish guy. He's been the bane of my existence so far. As I take the little power line rail here. I think it's my first time ever taking this. Wasn't sure if it's any good or not. Seems alright. Can't really complain about it really. Kind of did what it did. But we're down in 11th position with 2 coin items. I slowed down horribly here just to get that boost. Might have been worth it. But here we go. A Dandelion Depths is this one. So we have played this one quite a bit actually. I was mistaken earlier. Yes, I do remember this one now. And we have had canonically some decent results here. So let's see if we can get another one. We had a win of Daisy a few episodes ago, so let's see if we can recreate that one. So we got the golden mushroom, looking in a pretty decent position. Do I take this shortcut? I do start taking this shortcut. I'm still in 10th position, so still got a decent chance at a decent item here. See if I can take this golden mushroom all the way around and without getting hit by anything. I do just about get out of the way of that coin shell as I take this little jumpy section, which is the fastest way around this track, I believe. And we're up to 4th position, so looking pretty good. 3 mushrooms to go. We still can take that final section. Could this be another win on the cards here? As we get hit by a rogue green shell getting sent backwards, it's terrible for us. We do have the mushroom taking the last shortcut. What can we do? We get hit by another backed green shell at the line. And we're down into 6th position. I mean, it's better than the rest, but we could have been looking at a 2nd place there. 2nd or 3rd, maybe. Very unfortunate race once again. And that is a shame, I must say. But let's take a look at the final scores on the door. We are unfortunately in the minus again, minus 33, which isn't the worst loss. We gained 200 last episode, so a loss isn't the worst thing here. As long as we're still moving up in general. But thank you guys for watching. Make sure to leave any combo suggestions down in the comments below, and I'll see you guys in the next one.